Prabhupada Maharaj. He came to bring this message to the West. Because we don't know how to celebrate this festival, what is celebrated since thousands of years. Sri Krishna appeared in this planet 5,000 years ago. And one of the special occasions today we have is the puja or the worship of one mountain. It's called Govardhan. Govardhan means, Go means many things. Go means cow, Go means worship, Go means gopi, Go means also protector, or the who gives blesses to the living entities. So, where to start? I mean, this lila is eternal. It goes on always somewhere. Not in this universe, but there's many universes. Anantakoti Brahmandas. This is emanating from Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, Narayan. So in Vrindavan, they're the most confidential people there. The families there, men, women, children, and the animals there, for living together as a village life. Very simple life. They are always remembering these unlimited pastimes. One of them is today. So whatever they do, their consciousness is always surcharged with pure love to the Lord. They're always chanting Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Ha Govinda, Ha Damodara, Hey Gopal, where are you? What are you doing? So this is always their consciousness. Do they remember this transcendental name? His transcendental form, his transcendental mood, his transcendental activities, called pastimes, who is playing all the time. So they perform a great, once a day, they perform a great sacrifice. The Yagya Brahmins, they prepared for a sacrifice. So Krishna, he was 7 years old, he asked, "Oh, my father Nanda Maharaj, what are you doing?" He said, "Yes, we are preparing for this Anakuta, this festival, to give all these preparations. We cook the whole day to offer to Indra. Indra is a king of heaven." So then Krishna said, "Why are you doing this? Because we are living from the Govardhan. No, Indra is supplying the rain. The grain can grow. The cow eats the grains, we get the milk, so we have to say thanks to him. We worship him since a long time." Then Krishna started to explain karma mimamsa philosophy. No, this is everyone's karma anyway. This is whatever somebody does good or bad, he earns these reactions. He tried to speak in different ways to convince them. Finally, to not worship Indra, the god of heaven, to worship the Govardhan, who supplies the fresh water, the fruit, and the vegetables, and the grains, and those are nice caves to take shadow in the hot summer season. So let us worship Govardhan. Why we should worship Indra, who is also one problem we have, because he's very rich, very famous, he's very proud. And if anybody becomes very proud, what will happen to him or to them? They will get some good lessons to get a good teaching. So Krishna, when he performs his pastimes, he wants to make many activities in the same time to happen. So to show first who is Govardhan, whom to worship, and how to break the pride of somebody who is very puffed up of his richness, of his opulence, of his power. All these things is involved in this lila. So then finally Krishna speak little more to the Brahmins and Nanda Maharaj, all there. Finally it is convinced, okay, then all the preparations we made today, we are cooking since morning, we will offer to Giriraj Govardhan, to the mountain. This time we not offer to Indra. So then Krishna gave advice what to do to feed all the people, poor people, the cows, even the dogs. Everybody have to be fed first, give them good food, and then we circumambulate. What we will do later, the Govardhan hill. This is 20 kilometers. They're walking and with bullock carts and very beautiful dressed, everybody like in festival. So they proceed on the chanting the Krishna's pastimes and they circumambulate the Govardhan. And finally, they stopped and they offered, then they saw this Giriraj, this mountain, it just emanate from inside one form. And the form starts with many hands to eat. All these millions of offerings there, different vegetables and fruits and grains and milk preparations, everything. To eat. So he eat, but same time Krishna also stand outside and looking. And you see, this is my form. He told to Nanda Maharaj and to all the inhabitants of the village Vrindavan. So Krishna eat everything. And at the same time they will think, oh, what we will have. Now if Giriraj eat everything up, what is for us? Because we prepare this big festival, big feast. So same time when they're thinking this, everything again was manifested. Yeah. And after that, Govardhan festival, they celebrate this. Then Indra, he saw this, the God of heaven. He said, these Brajabasis, they listen to one small boy, they're speaking, but I don't know who is he, why they convinced them, became very angry. They not offer anything to me now. Why they become so puffed up in this village? Call old Sambhadarka and all his ministers calling to devastate these people there in Vrindavan. And they started pulling this, I will go also with my carrier, with the Aravata, to look what is going on. So he sent this big rain, big devastation going to Vrindavan. Rain for like a big rain and wind and hail and storm and very, very heavy. So the Brajabasis start to become cold, shivering. They say, Krishna, you told we should do this Govardhan Puja. Now Indra became very angry with us. So what to do now? Then the famous Krishna, he go there and he take this whole mountain with the small left finger like a child who brought a mushroom, like an umbrella he take. And he keep the whole mountain up. Giriraj Maharaj ki jai. So all the, please come, all went inside. This uplifted Govardhan, all they went in this cave inside. The cows, all the families, all the living entities there, they took shelter under the Govardhan hill. And Krishna is keeping that big mountain, 20 kilometers circumference. And outside they push all the, like in the end of the universe, the devastation coming, they put rain, hail, and storm, everything cold. But nothing happened because they very take shelter inside. And that time they have, because in the village life, they could not see Krishna all the time. When he goes with the cows in the forest, they have always separation from him. So now another thing, what in one moment he accomplished is that they see him all the time. All Radharani, the Shakis, the Gopis, the father, parents, friends, the villagers, the animals. There was no separation for 7 days. All the time, day and night, they stay and look on Krishna. Because Krishna is Akhila Rasamrita Murti, means the most beautiful form. They could not took away their vision from him. And Krishna, he also have his friends there, and then Radha and the Shakis are there. And when Balaram also there, his brother, so he looked too much to Radharani, then his little start shaking, because on one side he looked, oh, Balaram also looking, and the boy saying, oh, Krishna, no problem, we keep the hill. His friends with the stick, they carry the whole hill. And so then, no, Krishna, you just take a little rest, we hold. But the point was when Krishna just moved a little down, then all the stick broke and everything starts cracking and fall down. And they, oh no, Krishna, no, please hold. So he kept on holding the Govardhan mountain. And Ananta says, we heard there, he is lying the big snake to close outside, that the water cannot enter, because for 7 days he put on continuously water. So where the water goes, it will also come inside. So Ananta he put around. And who is upstairs? Shiva with the trident is very powerful. The water is melting, not touching the Govardhans. It's evaporating there. And down the water what is outside cannot enter. So they stay like in the living room, very comfortable inside. And see always Krishna, and that is a beautiful pastime who is playing. So Indra, he asked his ministers, okay, what is going on there? Is there any devastation there? Then finally they say, sorry, my lord, all the water in the universe we finish now. There's no resource anymore. We cannot pull any water anymore. So what to do? Then he come there with Airavata, and he look what's going on. Nothing happened there. Then he understand, oh, this boy there, this is not ordinary. This must be maybe the Lord himself. And then his proudness, puffed upness, is came down, and said, what to do now? I have to surrender there. I have to beg for excuse and disturb his pastimes. So then he came there, and whom they asked? They asked to Brahma what to do. Brahma. And he said, you bring 1 cow. Actually, from that lila, he got the name Govinda. Govinda means the give pleasure or the happiness to the cows. Gopala means the protector of the cows of the living entities. So by that name Govinda, Krishna, Gopal, he got there. And they make one Abhishek. There's one kunda there near Govardhan where they took the water, and they make Abhishek to Krishna there. And then he was excused from his offenses. So in these leelas, it's very beautiful to hear these leelas, to enter more deep, to feel, to have a vision how this is going on, and how many, inconveniences or bad feelings will evaporate, like this rain evaporate by the power of Shiva and Ananta, and all they are involved in this Leela of Krishna. So by listening this Leela Katha, by entering this Katha, you will just give life to yourself, to Atman. This is the not only the medicine, but the nourishment. That is what sustains the life of the living entities. Because for the body you take food, for the mind you take knowledge, but what you take for the soul, for the Atman. What somebody knows you have an Atman is conscious. So our acharyas, our Guru Varga, they always point to the consciousness. Govinda consciousness, Krishna consciousness, the consciousness of the Lord. That will, because after this, yesterday, give candle to offer the light, this will enlighten yourself. You become enlightened by hearing this Leela Katha. We're offering also, after, we will offer lamp there to Giriraj, especially in Damodara month. Every day 1 light you offer your heart to the Lord, and your heart will be enlightened. But important is to hear the bhajan, the hymns or the glorification, the praise of the name, form, activities of the Lord and his associates. who are always together performing different pastimes in different places. Why? Because first of all, he is want to play. He have nothing to do. He have no job to. This maintenance, other energies will take care. But Krishna, his job is to only play. To play the flute, beautiful sound, beautiful vibration coming to attract, to come to the living entities. But if we listen too much the hymns of the speculate or the material composed hymns, verses, then the consciousness becomes more and more materialized, what is not the purpose. So to spiritualize ourselves, to come back to our religion, who we are, is necessary. Shravan, to hear attentively, in a humble mood, in a service-inclined mood, hearing, and let it come in the heart and accept it. And contemplate means meditate about it. By this, you will get what? The blessings of this lila, of the devotees, of the mantras, of the holy time. You get their blessings. But these blessings you will realize. That is a process. Shravanam, to listen, Kirtanam, to repeat, Vishnu Smaranam, to remember, to worship, to surrender, to make friendship, and finally you give yourself. Atmani Vedanam. You give Atman fully. Then we will count it amongst the perfect, superhuman living entities. Perfect. Always connected. How? By the blessings, because you accept this, and the love. When the love is coming, you can remember 24 hours automatically. No any endeavor necessary, very naturally, by love, very simple. To the center, the absolute center, and shed the giving, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, who plays such pastimes that he himself forget that he is a God, Bhagavan, who have everything in full. He forget in these sweet pastimes of Vrindavan Lilo Melos. He can forget this forever also if necessary. And he is crying when he is chased by Mother Yashoda. He's really crying, not just playing. So all these leelas is since millions of years, since time immemorial, the sadhus sit together and they're discussing these activities of Krishna with his friends, especially in Vrindavan, where is the most intimate relationship possible. Relationship means like the mother and the child, or like friends, or the conjugal love, like a couple. Like this mood. This is so comes so near, so close, so real, that you will be one of them. That is the power of Harikatha, that is the power of our Guru Marga, and that is the power of their blessings. Because I can study my whole life many things, it's okay, but without blessings, so the question is how the blessings come. In a very simple way, because everybody is a servant of the Lord. The Jivas Rupai Krishna Nitya Thas, Tatasa Shakti Veda Veda Prakash, this is original for everyone. Either I accept voluntarily, or I get beaten by the material nature, life after life, but I will come to one point, and I will surrender. I say, my Lord, now I'm yours. This life I give to you, you manage it. Atmani Vedanam, surrender. It's only by love possible. I cannot force you, or you must surrender. Why you not surrender? What you're doing with your life? Why you space out? That's not possible. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Gauranga, he is that Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha, Krishna, Anya is that pastimes of Radha and Krishna and Vrindavan in one form of Mahaprabhu. He makes it very easily in Kali Yuga now for everyone. Just chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. With concentrated mind as much as possible. As much as possible with concentrated mind. It's not possible because if possible for 24 hours, you must have love, prema. Then it's automatically. Otherwise, you must a little, okay, my dear mind, you want to space out, you look some movie or you want to move in this and that way. No. Let's just repeat some Nama, divine name. And here Srimad Bhagavatam. So on such days, if we celebrate these festivals, Govardhan Puja, then all the blessings will come. Millions of people doing this. Why? Because they know, if I make a Govardhan Baligram, if I offer my respects to Giriraj, 100%, he will bless me and all my desires are fulfilled. All, doesn't matter what. But we have to be careful which desires. Material desires will also come. Therefore, millions of people going there to doing this. I saw this. They make their dandavats, baligram, big tapasya. Whole day they are moving up, down, up, down, up, down. I asked once to Bhakti King Damodar Maharaj, why they are so terminated to do this? He said, yeah, because they know that all desires will be fulfilled there. So Giri Maharaj is the greatest blessings and is so merciful that he placed himself in many places in the world now. In every temple you will find Giriraj Maharaj. Means about one stone of Govardhan, who is Satchitananda Vigraha, Purna Brahma Sanatanam, eternal, full of knowledge and unlimited. Purna Brahma Sanatanam Satchitananda Vigraha. That form is Giriraj Maharaj. By touching him, by offering him something, worshipping him, supplicating him, all the desires fulfilled. So if somebody have buddhi, intelligence, he will try to remember these things and meditate about them. The whole thing is about only this. And if somebody develops love, affection for these things, because if you get something in return, it's not a dry thing, then he will just do it. Like natural, we do many things, automatically it goes on. Our body is maintained. So to maintain our consciousness, who we are, a part and parcel of Satchitananda Vigraha, Purna Brahma Sanatanam, Ananta Koti Brahmandan, such a great person comes so near in form of his name, in form of his devotees, his activities, his character. That is all we get from Srimad Bhagavatam. So I will stop here. Sadhu Maharaj also. We will continue. So I thank you. You give so much attention. Giriraj Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Vande Guru Padadvandam Bhakta Brinda Samanvitam Shri Chaitanya Prabhum Vande Nityananda Sahoditam Shri Nandanandanam Vande Radhika Charanadayam Gopijana Samayuktam Vrindavana Manoharam. First of all, I offer my Sashtaganda Pranam to the lotus feet of my Gurudev, Nitya Vishnu Pada Stotra Shishma Bhaktivedanta Puri Goswami Maharaj. I pray for his causeless mercy, and I offer my Sashtaganda Pranam to all our Rupano Guru Vargas, I pray for the causeless mercy. And I offer my Sashtagandha Pranam to the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Sarak Muni Maharaj, Bhakti Chakon Singh Maharaj. Pray for the causeless mercy, and I give my Sashtagandha Pranam to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis. Pray for the causeless mercy of all. Today's festival, great festival. This is Govardhan Puja. All worshipping all over the world, all over the universe, all worshipping Giriraj Govardhan. He became king of mountains because Krishna took him, held him, took him up this mountain. So everybody celebrate Giriraj festival. Giriraj is Sarvabhishta Pradata. Giriraj. Whatever you want, he will give you. So all Brajavasis know this. Maharaj spoke like that. If some Brajavasis have any problem, what they will do? Govardhan Parikrama. Husband and wife, if they are fighting, no solution is there, okay, let's do Govardhan Parikrama. Then we go 4 hours, you walk, after that everything is okay. If some friends are quarreling, or something happens, okay, we do Govardhan Parikrama, then after Govardhan Parikrama, everything is all right. So all Brajavasis have full faith, anything happens, they pray to Govardhan. So this is also all Vaishnavas, like Maharaj explained, in many temples you find small Giriraj, Govardhan Shilas. They are not different from Krishna. Krishna showed in this pastime that I am not different of this Govardhan. I am Govardhan. Govardhan is special. He has a special position. No? He is Krishna himself. Simultaneously, he is the best servant of Krishna also. Haridasa Varja. He said, the best of all, Haridas, of all servants of the Lord, is Govardhan. Because he gives everything what Krishna needs for his Leela. Govardhana means to, go means cows, Vardhana means to increase. So he's giving everything to increase the cows. He's giving grass, he's giving water, he's giving nice caves for Krishna to play, nice fruits, nice roots, everything is there. When Krishna and Balaram walking on Govardhan, then he gets ecstatic. His hairs stand on end, Govardhan feels all ecstasy. So the gopis, Srimati Radhika, she gave this name Haridasa Vanja. Because Krishna always does his pastime there. They are praising, they are also eager to get the Krishna's darshan. But Govardhan has his darshan. So Raghunath Das Goswami is praying to Govardhan. Nijanikata nivasam dehi Govardhanatvam. Oh, please Govardhan, let me stay near to you. Because if I'm staying near to you, I will see all the beautiful pastimes there. What Krishna is doing with the cowherd boys, so many pastimes. What Krishna is doing with the gopis, also so many pastimes. So if we stay near to Govardhan, means Govardhan is here, Govardhan is in the temple, then Govardhan will give the sweetness of Krishna. Krishna has many Krishnas, no? There is Krishna in Vrindavan, Krishna in Mathura, Krishna in Dwaraka. Supreme Lord is so many forms, so Krishna will fulfill all desires, but Govardhan will give you the sweetness of Krishna. All this Madhurya, sweetness of Krishna. So therefore in our Gaudiya tradition, we more worship to Govardhan than Shalagram. We also have many Shalagrams here, but the main center also is Govardhan. So if we celebrate, he will give us blessings to enter, to touch, come in touch with the Leela. If no time now to speak the Leela Katha, because that takes so much time. Krishna's, how it is. This Leela is one of the most wonderful Leelas of Krishna. Many things happen. First of all, Krishna himself, he starts to preach atheism to convince his father. Krishna is Supreme Lord. He's a small cowherd boy, but his father and all the elders want to worship Indra. Then Krishna said, what these gods can do? He's a supreme God, but he's preaching atheism, some like karma mimamsa. He said everything is done by karma is doing everything. We should worship karma. By karma, we get everything. Indra can only give what we do by karma. So who needs Indra? What is Mahendra? He calls him Mahendra because he knows he's little. Indra feels himself a little big. So he said, Krishna said, Kim Mahendra, what this Mahendra can do? Only by karma. If somebody does good karma, Indra will give rain. If someone does not karma, Indra will also not give anything. And if you do good karma, Indra has to give. So what is the power of Indra? Why to worship him? Krishna says. So he becomes, Krishna plays the role of an atheist to convince, and this Krishna, everything is Madhur, his voice is so sweet, and all Brajavasis say yes, we believe. Whatever Krishna says, they believe. It's not Krishna speaking in Bhagavatam, Krishna is preaching some wrong philosophy. But he's absolute truth. So, and all Brajavasis say, yes, you are right, Krishna. Then Krishna said, everything we get from Govardhan, let's worship Govardhan. Then all Brajavasis, yes, that is true. Yes, we worship Govardhan. So they worship Govardhan, they circumambulate, like Maharaj explained everything. And then when it's finished, all are happy. They distribute all. They see when they circumambulate, they put the cows in the front and the Brahmins and all nice dressed and joyfully they make parikrama, Govardhan parikrama. When they finish, they offer everything to Govardhan. Then Govardhan manifests many arms and something which is near he has, and from far away also he has long arms. With 1,000 arms, he's eating everything. Madhu Mangal becomes a little worried. He says, Krishna, your Govardhan is eating everything. Madhu Mangal likes to eat more. Krishna's Brahmin friend is Sandipani Muni's son. He likes to eat more. So Krishna, Indra, at least he left something for us. But the Govardhan is eating everything. So your Govardhan, we don't like your Govardhan Puja, he said. Then Krishna said, close your eyes. And then Madhu Mangal, all the cowherds, all they close their eyes. Then the pots are double full. Everything becomes double. Then when Madhu Mangal opened his eyes, he said, oh, Krishna, your Govardhan is very nice. We should do every year. He's very happy. Oh. So then they feed everyone. They feed the Brahmins. They feed all the men, the women, the dogs. Everybody is full. All go home happy. But then this news goes to Indra. Indra listens. Oh, Mahendra, one village, they don't do your puja this year. Then Indra said, have one village, let them do, who cares? Then Narad came also. Narad also put some little fire. Then Narad said, you listen, these Brajavasis don't do your puja, Indra. Indra said, and what is the problem? Whole universe does my puja, one village is no problem for me. Then Narad said, but if this will become fashion, what you will do? Next year some more villages will come, then more will come, then after some years nobody will worship you anymore. Indra became angry, yes. Then he was fearing to lose his position. So Indra called these Samvartaka clouds. These clouds they use to destroy the universe. That is not drops are coming from these clouds, they're coming like these pillars, like drops coming, waters coming to inundate the whole universe. So Indra became angry and sent these clouds and sent the winds and everything and destroy this Braja. He wants to kill the Brajavasis, he wants to kill the cows, he wants to destroy Krishna's dham. But before, just a few years before, when Krishna appeared, he was praying to Devaki's womb, oh, we surrender to you, Satyaparam, Satyavaram, Trisatyam, Satyasyayonim Nitam Cha Satye, Satyasya Satyam, Vita Satyanetram, Satyatmakam Tvam Sharanam Prapanna. We take shelter in you, you're the absolute truth. He understood this is a Krishna in the womb of Devaki. All demigods, Brahma and Indra, all came, they pray. But few years later only, like Krishna was 7 years, 7 years later, he forgets everything because his position is in danger. He is fearing for losing his prestige, so Indra becomes mad. Intoxicated by his opulence, he wants to kill all Brajavasis. Many times I'm preaching, this computer says something. So Indra became intoxicated because the throne of Indra is very dangerous. Don't become Indra. Anyhow, it's difficult. You have to do 100 Ashwamedha yagyas, which is impossible in Kali Yuga. But even if you get this post of Indra, immediately pride will attack. So Indra he forgot that he prayed to the Supreme Lord and he took shelter to him. Now he wants to destroy him, kill him. But Krishna, the wonderful thing is, Krishna is very pleased with Indra. He's not angry with Indra too much. Even that, because Indra did a great favor to Krishna. So Indra wants to destroy this whole Braja, then all Brajavasis, they have only one shelter. Take shelter at Krishna. So they cry, "Oh Krishna, Krishna Mahabhaga, you can protect us, Krishna, please." Then Krishna thinking, "Oh Indra, he is behind all this." Because it started like hailstorm and wind and cold and ice and everything comes and rain and all are fearing. Then Krishna immediately understood, oh, this Indra, he becomes intoxicated. So Krishna ran to Govardhan. But he ran so fast between the drops of Indra, he did not even become wet when he reached Govardhan. Easy Krishna. So then he took this Govardhan and threw it in the air like a frisbee or something. Took the whole hill and caught it with the left small finger. Caught it like this. To show Indra, you're thinking you're holding this Vajra, you think you're very powerful, you control these three worlds, but your power is not matching what I have under my fingernails. That dirt is nothing for me. So Krishna with left small finger, he holds this mountain. And he said to the Brajavasis, don't worry, come. I will not become tired, don't worry. But who believes that a small 7-year-old boy takes a huge mountain? Who can believe that? So the Brajavasis were thinking, what is that? And Krishna said, you come, take shelter. This is like a big umbrella. Then they were a little fearful. Well, we go under the hill, what will happen? Krishna said, don't worry, I will. Then all remember Garga Muni's prediction. Whenever some danger will come, Narayan will enter into this boy. So the Brajavasis all came inside. And when Krishna touched Govardhan became ecstatic and expanded also. And it became so high that his peak was above the clouds. So all the animals, they were climbing above the clouds also. They had no problem with Indra's rainstorm. All like the deers and the monkeys and all who living on Govardhan, they were climbing up. All Brajavasis coming under, all the cows coming under that. And all feel happy. In Jiva Goswami and Gopal Champu is describing that in Govardhan there were all facilities for there. It was like a palace. Yoga Maya provided everything that they can peacefully stay. But the greatest luxury they had, they can see Krishna. 7 days, non-stop, no sleeping, no eating, nothing. Just watching Krishna, drinking his beauty. And Krishna also watching his beloved devotees. 7 days non-stop. They were all completely happy. Everybody forgetting eating, sleeping. They don't feel anything. They just see Krishna. Nanda and Yashoda, they can see also. They cannot see Krishna 7 days non-stop because whole day is going out and the gopis can never meet Krishna. And if they meet Krishna, they cannot look at him publicly because it's not allowed. The girls and boys they look at each other. But now all they're looking. Nobody can say, why are you looking at Krishna? Everybody's looking at Krishna. So all Brajavasis, they're looking at Krishna. They're all very happy. And Krishna is enjoying. So he's very pleased. Indra did a very good seva. That he wanted to kill all Brajavasis, Krishna was very happy that he is doing this seva. Therefore he was not angry. Krishna was not angry. So Indra himself also came and threw his Vajra, his thunderbolt also on Govardhan. But Govardhan is so in ecstasy, this thunderbolt of Indra, Indra killed so many mountains, He destroyed, this is famous with his Vajra, he destroyed all the mountains. But he threw it again and again on Govardhan, but Govardhan felt just very nice, like massage. Very nice treatment. Feeling more happiness. Because Krishna's hand touched him. So he did not feel anything. Indra threw his thunderbolt, no effect. Also Lord Shiva was there, Maharaj explained. Lord Shiva he took his trident and was whirling it around like a chakra, so his name is Chakleshwar Mahadev. In Manasi Ganga, there in the center of Govardhan, there's Chakleshwar Mahadev. So not even raindrops could not even touch, the hailstorm could not touch Govardhan. Lord Shiva with his trident, he protected. Also Anantashesh came around like a, how's in English, Gummidichtung? I don't know. I don't know English word for that. Like a rubber, you make tight everything, sealed everything. So inside was AC room. They all Brajavasis enjoy with Krishna. And also Krishna remembered to Agastya Rishi. He has some debts to Agastya from past Leela. In past Leela, when Ramchandra was there, after Sita and yesterday Ramchandra returned to Ayodhya, and all Ayodhya was lighting lamps and welcome to Ramchandra. And after some time, Sita Devi said, "Oh my dear husband, I want to do some sadhu seva. Please invite some sadhu. Sadhu means to cook and to give them some prasad." And Ramchandra felt, oh, Sita Devi, she has little pride that I am the best housewife, I will do very nice. So Ramchandra thought, okay. So he invited a special sadhu, Agastya Rishi. Agastya Rishi, so Sita Devi was very happy. Oh, Maharshi Agastya come. Agastya, he can bless to Ramchandra even. He's such a powerful devotee. So invited, and Sita Devi went. Whole day she was in the kitchen and she made the best preparations with all her love, with all her attention. She cooked everything nicely and perfectly and put all spices, everything she made herself and made a huge feast. And Agastya Rishi came, they washing the feet of Agastya and please, Maharaj, sit down. And Sita Devi brought the prasadam, a huge feast, like one Annakut festival. And Agastya just ate it. Finished. It was gone. He did not look very satisfied. Ramchandra said something more. Then Sita Devi again went to the kitchen, cooked something more. Again, she cooked a big feast. She brought. He just took it again, like this. But he was not satisfied. I mean, he can drink one ocean, we know, Agastya Rishi, so it's no problem to eat a big feast. So he ate one feast. Then Sita Devi again went to the kitchen, he ate it, and again, he was not satisfied. He just ate everything in 1 second and was waiting what will come next. Then Sita Devi was cooking whole day and he was eating whole day and there was no end. The next day it went on and on. Then Sita Devi started praying to the wives of Ganesh, to Riddhi and Siddhi, to invite them to help cooking. Because Ganesh also, he likes to eat. So they know how to eat. So Riddhi and Siddhi also came, and so three, they were all, Sita Devi, she is Lakshmi, to understand. All three goddesses, they were cooking, and Agastya was eating. And there was no satisfaction. That went on for, I don't know how many days, I forgot. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like this, continuously cooking and eating. Ramchandra was just smiling. And after so much time, many days of cooking and eating, then Ramchandra just gave one glance to Agastya Rishi. And Agastya Rishi said, okay, satisfied. And then Agastya Rishi said, I have to go. And then Ramchandra said, but you did not drink anything. You just eat. Agastya Rishi, I have to go. Then Ramchandra said, I will give you the drink next time. That Krishna remembered, now it's time for drinking for Agastya Rishi, because Indra is pouring down the waters from the Samvartaka clouds, which can inundate the whole universe. So he invited to Agastya Rishi to drink all the water which passed by to Chakleshwar Mahadev. Somehow, Chakra, Sudarshan Chakra also was there. So if some water will come down, Agastya Rishi was drinking that also. So nothing happened to Braj. So many personalities all came to Krishna to help. Nothing happened. After 7 days, then nothing happened. Indra saw, nothing happened. We did our best, all our energy. He threw his vajra, he used all his water, nothing happened. Then he realized, oh, something, I had done some aparat. So he went, took Surabhi cow and went and surrendered. First he sent the cow. When he went to Brahma, Brahma had suggested, you take Surabhi cow, Mother Surabhi, heavenly cow. Then he came to the Surabhis and prayed, oh, please you come with me. Then they said, no. Why we will come with you? You want to kill our sisters. Why we will come with? And Indra said, please, you help. But cows are merciful, so they came. So he sent first the Surabhi cow, because when Krishna sees cows, he becomes happy immediately. So then Airavata with his trunk, he took the water from the pond, and Surabhi with her milk, they're making Abhishek. From heavenly Ganga they brought the water, they make Abhishek to Krishna. And this pond is there in Govardhan, that is Govinda Kund. That time Indra gave the name Govinda, because he's protecting the cow, he's pleasing the cows, he's taking care for the cows. Since that time, Krishna is known as Govinda. And Krishna, he was not angry at Indra. He was very grateful. Indra did such a nice service because he never had any chance to stay 7 days and nights without disturbance with all his beloved. So Krishna did not say so much. He said, just don't do it again. He did not chastise him too much. You see, Brahma has done one small offense. He just stole the cow boys, but put them nice to sleep. He did not harm anyone. And Krishna, then after Brahma spoke 40 verses, big verses, long verses, and Krishna did not even listen to him. Did not look even at Brahma. But Indra, he wants to kill all Brajavasis, destroy the cows, destroy Braja. Krishna gives him mercy. He gave him his merciful glance. He gave him some instructions because he was very pleased with this service. So this Govardhan Leela, many things inside. It's difficult to, in short time, to speak. But we should celebrate this Govardhan Puja. We should not pray for anything then. Krishna's blessings, Krishna's service. Govardhan can give everything, but no need to pray for all these things. Better we pray for the best thing, that is to get the Krishna's blessings, to get He knows what is best for us. This is the best prayer. Krishna, you give, please give me what I need. I don't know what is good for me, but you know what is good for me. So this is the best day to pray to Giriraj Govardhan, to pray to Giridhari. They are not different. Who is holding the Giriraj and who is the Giriraj himself, they are not different. Same personality. So it's a wonderful Leela. It's full of many teachings inside. Shri Giriraj Govardhan ki jai, Shri Govardhan Puja ki jai, Shri Annakut Mahotsava ki jai, Shri Gurudeva ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Gourpremanande Hari Hari.
What happened with Sita?
What?
Sita, when she cooks so much.
I don't know. I forgot.
Because she did it out there.